Alright folks, finally, after many people asking me over and over again, finally getting over having responsibilities, laziness, pretty much just those two, we're here finally today to show you how to send kin to your ledger. Now it's important and worth noting that the kin app for Ledger is not officially released yet through Ledger Live. It's still considered in test mode, so you should be careful sending large amounts of kin to the wallet. That is a statement from either Kin Foundation or Ledger themselves. I don't remember which, but it is worth noting that that is the case. There's not a official solid release for Kin 3 to be stored yet on Ledger, and I don't think you can actually monitor the assets with Ledger Live. Obviously, it doesn't really seem like there's any reason why everything would collapse and fall apart and your kin would disappear, but it's worth noting. So, let's dive right in. I'm going to start by just doing a swap. If you already know how to do it, that's great. I'm really proud of you. I'll put a little time stamp in the description so you can just skip ahead to seeing how to actually send it to your ledger. But, with all that said, let's finally start this video I've been putting off forever. Alright, so the first thing that we need technically is a wallet that you can be able to store your kin on. In theory, you could send it directly to your ledger. There's no reason really why you couldn't do that, but I just like to have an extra safeguard, I guess, so to speak. So I'm using Atomic Wallet. I'll put a link to it in the description. The installation process is very simple. It's like any other program, and it should be fairly straightforward and not too confusing, so I don't have to explain it. But to swap your kin, get your wallet, and then we go over here to kin.changely.com, and we get ourselves started. So you can type in whatever amount of kin you want to send, and it's a one-to-one swap without any fees. So I'm just gonna send, let's say 10,000. Swap now. So the process begins. You basically agree that you send 10,000 and then get 10,000 back. Obviously, next step, so you have to enter your kin coin address, so your wallet address, which if you're using Atomic Wallet, what you would do, I believe if you're doing this from the get-go, you would search up kin and you'd have to add it to your, not library, but like one of the coins that's being tracked in your wallet, and then you'll get something like this that says your address, and then all you have to do is click on it and it'll copy to your clipboard, or I guess you could long drag out the whole thing and do it manually, but I trust that when it says it's copied to clipboard, it's probably copied to my clipboard. So we're gonna then take that address that we got right here, go back into Changely, and we're gonna throw it in there. So we don't need to add a memo ID. I believe that was only a thing for, what, free wallet? I don't remember, it's been a while. Really, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter, because you can just put in the recipient address and hit next step. So, check the details. It's all going to this wallet, which is clearly mine. One-to-one, I send 10,000, I get 10,000 with no exchange fee, no network fee, and it'll take 5 to 30 minutes. So we're going to confirm and make the payment. Alright, so there's the address I need to send it to. I need to send 10,000 kin. Now, all of my kin is stored in this program called Exodus Wallet. It's not here because I store it all on my laptop and I need to switch it over anyway. But if you have it in something like Exodus or some exchange that hasn't swapped it at this point, which I don't really think there are many of left, maybe Bancor. But what you would do if you had kin in this wallet, you just hit send, whatever address you want to send it to, and the amount you want to send. And you do get a network fee because you're on the Ethereum token, so you do need a little bit of gas, you need a little bit of Ethereum also in your wallet, but it's pretty much that simple to get us started. So I am going to send myself my wallet address and send that over from my laptop, and we will get back to it when everything is dealt with. Alright, so as we can see here, the transaction is completed. That honestly took maybe 10 minutes. It's probably closer to like 7 or 8. But the transaction is completed. If we open up Atomic Wallet, we now have our 10,000 kin, which is a good thing because that means that the swap part of this worked out just fine. Now, we go to the reason we're all here. Thank you again to Nikki 2 times, incredibly over and over again for getting this for me. The Ledger Nano S. You probably have one of these, considering the title of the video, and if you do, it's probably already set up, which is a good thing, because I am not going to get into that. So, like most things that need to be connected to a computer, you plug it in. Oh my god, come on. Plug it in, and then we can get this process really started. Alright, so you do your pin code. I don't know if you guys could, I don't know if I'm recording desktop audio, but it did that little doot-doot-doot, and that means that it is connected. So now we go over to the best website there is, kinexplorer.com. Okay, so we head over to Kin Explorer, a very great website made by one of the Kinny guys. We go up here, we hit this plus button to add a local wallet, and it gives us a couple options, one of which is to use a ledger. So, what we want to do on our ledger, you should have the Kin program bit installed. That is an important part. It's not going to focus at all. Thank you, iPhone camera. But you need to have that because that's, you know, giving you the entire ability to store the Kin on there in the first place. So you just, you know, double press the buttons, you go into the wallet, and so once you're in the like Kin program, so to speak, you hit use ledger once you're all connected. So there we go. Ledger version 0.001. Public key is this, meaning that the wallet address for my ledger to store Kin is just this. So you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna copy that over, we're gonna throw it into Atomic Wallet, and then we're gonna send some Kin out. So we're gonna send it to this amount. I want to put some in Kinny later, so I'm just gonna do 5,000. Password, and then we send it, and it's sending, and it's sending, and it's sending, and it's been sent. Great. It's been sent, and now all we have to do is wait again. But oh, not even. That was so quick. Okay, so you saw what I just did there. I'm kind of winging this in case you couldn't tell. I hit OK. I just sent that 5,000 over. I hit OK. I go in. Bam. Public key. The wallet that is linked to my ledger is showing a balance of 5,000 Kin, meaning that it's all now stored on my ledger. It says you can use wallet to view accounts. Let's see if I can quit this out. I can just see. Alright, yeah. Well, because it's a test, I don't believe that the using the wallet to view accounts thing necessarily works. But we took the address that Kin Explorer gave us, saying that that was the ledger. You can be distrustworthy of that all you like. I've spoken to the guy who made this like once, but he was very nice, and I trust him. And we have that, and now we have our key, our public key. You can send all the Kin you want to there, and now our Kin is safely stored on there. Alright, so yeah, it's pretty much just that easy. You go to Kin Explorer, you hit the green plus button, you open up the Kin app on your ledger, you hit use ledger, it tells you what your public key is, so you can send Kin to it, and then once you hit OK after that, it'll take you to this page, which is basically your account. And so let's say you have all your Kin stored on here and you want to send it to somewhere else, to Kinny, to a friend, to panic sell it on exchanges like everyone tends to do. You can just hit send Kin. I mean, it's that easy. Type in whatever amount you want, and then it says confirm the transaction on your ledger. Again, this almost certainly won't focus, but let's see if we can make it. Come on. Nope. It won't work. Anyways, it says confirm transaction, destination, memo text, all that good stuff. And if I hit this button, it would send it. And yeah, I mean, it would send the Kin from my ledger to my account. So you're gonna need the public key to know wherever you're sending it. But I think that's pretty much it. that should hopefully cover everything. If I miss something horribly, you can comment about it and tell me, and I will try to do something to right that wrong. But I think that's pretty much it, and I'm honestly surprised with how easy it was, because I was confused for a while, and it turned out I just wasn't looking well. So, if you like paying attention to kin, or crypto in general, you can subscribe to this channel, TheKinformant, on YouTube, and you can find me on Reddit and Twitter at TheKinformant. And I think that's all I really have to say today. So, thank you all very much for watching. I hope this helped out a lot. I'm sorry it's late, but like I said before, I think better late than never. And until next time, au revoir.